What's going on, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, coming at you another AMA Ask Me Anything episode. This one is all about how we formulate new flavors for the keto bricks. But before we dive into that, let's roll the intro. And I'm back. All right, so this question is brought to us by Cameron. And Cameron asks, can you discuss how you guys usually come up with new flavors? About how long does it take for you guys to think of a flavor and then hone in on the final product ready for release? Great question, Cameron. All right, so when it comes to how we formulate keto bricks, the mocha cream was the first one. That was the only flavor we had for like months. And then we brought on, I think, maybe cookies and cream or like cinnamon, I think was next. I'm not really sure. And initially it was all veggie proteins because that's the protein supplier that I had found. They were a good quality of protein. They were easy to work with, and that's pretty much what we did. And then obviously the demand for a grass-fed, grass-finished whey protein came to the picture, so we had to find and source a great whey protein supplier, which we've now found a great whey protein supplier. So the cool thing about the bricks, like right now it's a pretty even split. Actually, right now we have more plant-based bricks on the site, and then we have whey-based bricks on the site. And I don't ever want it to be too one-sided. So because we have more of the plant-based bricks, we've been doing more limited edition whey-based bricks, but we have fewer full-time flavors that are whey-based bricks. So I want to make everybody happy, but when it comes to owning a food product business, the one thing you'll learn is that you can never make everybody happy. So I try the best I can. I want to have a healthy blend between plant-based and whey-based. I like to get one made that's animal-based that's not whey-based at some point, but that's going to be pretty tricky, but I've been playing around with that. When it comes to flavor formulation, so I use a software where I'm able to plug in all the ingredients in the keto bricks, like the cacao butter. I'll plug in the nutrition for whatever protein that we're using, whatever other ingredients in there, like if it's got nibs, and they're all going to have salt in there. Some of them have MCT powder. I'll basically just plug all that in to figure out what ratio of these ingredients I need to have to target that perfect macro ratio of very low total carbs, 1,000 calories. Most flavors fall between 85 and 93 grams of total dietary fat, and then I try and stick with at least 30 grams of protein per keto brick. So I kind of tweak the formulas to make sure I'm getting very close to those numbers, as close to those numbers as possible. And as far as flavor profile goes, honestly, it's kind of interesting, man. So all of our lots of different things go into the flavoring, but like we don't sweeten the bricks in addition to what's in the protein powder. So we don't add any additional sweeteners, just whatever's in the protein powder. So when we get new protein powder samples from our protein supplier, we'll try and formulate a brick based off of that. And then the way I do it is I'll take those nutrition statements from the protein, put it in that software, move some things around to figure out what macro ratio that I'm striving for, and then we'll make some sample bricks by hand, not using any of our commercial equipment, just like literally mixing it with a fork and a measuring cup, weigh it all out. And then I'll make like a couple sample bricks, and then we'll be at the conference table, and then we'll all try the bricks, and then we'll all sit around the conference table and be like, oh, it's pretty good, or not quite what I was hoping for, or man, it's too salty, or man, we need to add some more butter, or maybe it needs a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we'll try and hone in on what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and just polish that process. And then as we're tasting it, we'll ask ourselves, okay, what does this taste like? What should we name the brick? So we'll do that. Once we have the formula finalized, then I get in touch with my artist, and I give them the nutrition statements. I have them design the label. I make that code, that barcode that's a UPC code, basically. I make that for that new flavor, and then we order the film, and I order the ingredients, and we get everything in, and then we start making these, and then we start promoting it. We make like a promo video, some type of hype video for the new flavor. We take product shots, like beauty shots, put those on the website, put those on the social media, make the 48-hour outpost and now live post. I draft the newsletter, talk about the benefits of this flavor, what's unique about the flavor, and then I send that out to my email list, and then we hopefully have a great launch. And that's pretty much how that process works. Then we all come in the next Monday and we package bricks all day long and ship them out to all the wonderful customers that have supported us and want to try the new flavor. So that, in a nutshell, is how we come up with new flavors, the formulation process, the production process, and all that is new product development within Keto Brick. So Thank you so very much for the question, Cameron. You requested some coconut cream keto bricks, so I'm going to be sending some of those to you. For anybody that doesn't know, if you submit me a well thought out question via the link in the description below and I use your question on AMA video, I will send you some free keto bricks with a flavor of your choosing. Thank you all for tuning in. Talk to you next time.